What on earth are you doing, babe?
I'm bird watching.
What the heck?
They gotta laugh.
Oh my word.
Hey,
What
this
am
is
I
my
gonna do with
tradition.
you?
You're gonna love me, but my tradition is I have to start the stream in some way that makes you laugh, and I succeeded. So, chuck another one up on the board.
You are such a dork. Anyways,
I'm
welcome
your
to
dork.
tonight's live stream. Babe. Oh my word. I can't even redo my opening because someone. Do you have food or something nearby you can just shove?
No.
Anyways, hello and welcome to tonight's live stream. If you are new and you don't know what's going on, I do live streams every Saturday night. The goofy person next to me is my fiance, who I'm starting to wonder about sometimes.
Oh please,
Sometimes,
no,
not
you're
all the
not.
time. I said sometimes.
You're not even doing it sometimes. Let's face it.
So get through my intro, please. I don't interrupt you on your intros. Do I? No. Anyways, tonight we are talking Flower and Garden because Flower and Garden started this week. Not only did Flower and Garden start this week, but Disney dumped a whole lot of news. Just when you think you can keep up with them in their news, think again. I see we have Matt in the chat and we have James in the chat. If there's anyone else that I might have missed, hello and welcome. So this is my fiance, Aaron. You can say hi.
I don't want to talk over the intro.
Well, my intro kinda
Everyone.
got interrupted and ruined. Anyway, so flower and garden rover. Hello, Landon. Flower and garden started Wednesday. Just about everyone and their mother was live streaming on Wednesday. And
I wasn't.
Liar, pants on fire. You were definitely live streaming Wednesday.
Who invited
Hi,
this
Matt.
guy?
Hi. Hello, everybody. I wonder who.
Was it me?
So for anyone that's wondering, yes, we are matching, and don't even try to deny it. So Flower and Garden started Wednesday. Disney announced that they are going to close, was it 20% of their stores, 25% of their stores?
20% of the Disney stores.
Something like that.
Yeah, so 60 overall. Yep.
As long as they leave alone the one at Woodfield Mall and the one at the Florida Mall, I'm okay.
We'll have
because
Matt doesn't need the store at Woodfield.
I do.
I like the Disney store merch, especially the exclusive merch.
But we want to make Matt go all the way into the city and go to Michigan Avenue. That's what we want to do.
Or hopefully that Gurnee one stays. The one by the border of Wisconsin and Illinois.
Hi, Heidi.
I heard they use that one as an outlet store, so I definitely need to visit that one.
So, yeah. Not only did they announce that, but the state of California announced that their theme parks can officially open on April 1st at 15% capacity, but it's to California residents only. Now, before people get excited, just because Disneyland is allowed to open on the 1st, that doesn't necessarily mean they will open on the 1st. And I don't think they will open on the 1st. Hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Oh, you were at Epcot.
It feels like I was just there yesterday.
Maybe because you were there yesterday.
Oh, I was. Okay.
Someone's
Yeah.
bragging.
At least I don't brag about going to Disneyland. Show off.
So Disneyland and DCA can officially open on April 1st. Although they probably won't open April 1st because they haven't really mentioned anything. Along with Universal California and the other theme parks that aren't open. So.
I actually tweeted about this morning on my Disney World Fix Twitter account, and I said, look, y'all, you got to remember, just because they can open doesn't mean they will open, because at 50% capacity, California residents only, you're likely not going to meet operating costs for Disneyland. So I really don't see it very likely that they open.
Not every California. Yeah. And they got rid of Disneyland got rid of their AP program.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that APs really saved Walt Disney World in the first couple months they were open.
Well, Disneyland's problem, I believe I heard this on Provost Park Pass, that they had APs in the millions, and that they wouldn't be able to accommodate all the APs with any sort of equitable system to kind of balance between APs and non-APs. They would have to just be all APs, and they weren't willing to do that. So it wasn't, for me, it wasn't a surprise. It wasn't a surprise because there's too many APs and not enough capacity.
Yeah. And that's the thing is 15% fills up pretty quickly. I know for sure 15% fills up quickly over at Disney World. I can't imagine how quickly it will fill up at Disneyland. I've never been to California, so I wouldn't know, but I would imagine 15% would fill up pretty quickly.
I would think, especially since Californians have been watching Disney World be open for the past 9 months or so.
Let's see, and Walt Disney World opened at 25%.
Yeah.
Although I would think,
but they allowed everyone, and it even took a while for 25% to build up to 25%.
Right.
I think at opening you were running 10%.
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah, because I was there that opening week for Disney, the reopening weekend. There was not a lot of people. I would probably agree with you. It was about 10%.
It was dead opening. I saw a lot of live streams opening. The first opening few days, and you could hear a pin drop. That's how dead it was.
It looked like the parks were about to close, honestly, at 2 p.m. It's that's the kind of crowds you kind of see when people are moving towards the exits in Frontierland. It felt really weird.
Yeah.
You can literally ride rides on loops.
Oh, we did it all the time. Literally all the time.
Cast members were like, hey, do you want to stay on? There's no line. And people were like, yeah, sure, why not?
I saw something at Flight of Passage.
Realize, so as a
audio delays. Sorry, babe.
This is why I call him Rover. Rover, quit interrupting while Sarah is interrupting. So as a former cast member, I didn't realize how loud the area music is for every single park until I started watching the live streams opening week. I'm just like, wow, the music is really loud, and as a former cast member, you really don't you're so like immune to it, like you don't realize how loud it is. And especially since if you're a closing cast members are the last people out of the parks after the last guest or leave the park. So it's just like you really don't used to it because we're so
Yeah. I mean, just everything about it was bizarre, to say the least. That opening week, and it's going to be the same thing. I'll be interested to see if they actually start off with those quote unquote new membership opportunities on the West Coast, because 50, like we're saying, 15% is not a lot. It really isn't a lot. So I think they might just go standard tickets for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, because they got rid of their pass holder program, so everyone in the West Coast that was a pass holder had to say goodbye. So
they're legacy pass holders now, and they get like discounts and stuff. Like, oh, okay. It wouldn't surprise me though. Like they're doing that Taste of Disney or Touch of Disney event at California Adventure.
A touch of Disney.
Yeah.
A touch of Disney. Honestly, that might make them more money. Yeah, that might make them more money than actually keeping the parks open with rides. To be honest. And just have that special ticket, maybe something like that. During the daytime, it's park time, but during the night, they have that little festival, and maybe not operate the rides, but have all the dining options available. That could be one way they could recoup their money. But it's definitely not going to 15% and California only. You're not going to see the Disneyland Hotel open. You're not going to see Paradise Pier Hotel, or the Grand Californian is going to open because it's DVC. Like they'll open that for DVC, and they have like some of the restaurants. Actually, one of the restaurants is on the California Adventure Park map in the Grand California Resort, Storytellers Cafe. So they advertise parts of that as a part of the park. So that I can see opening, but the other two hotels, and that's good. That's really still going to hurt by at least the 15%. Once California kind of moves into some less restrictive tiers, then I can see the hotels reopening. But I think that's months and months away.
Yeah.
I mean, here in Florida, we're fully 100% open and have been for some time now. But, you still have hotels at Disney World that have not reopened yet. Like Port Orleans, both Riverside and French Quarter, they're both still closed and not opening for the foreseeable future. I don't think
they don't have a date.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't even think the All-Star resorts have reopened yet either.
No, I think Movies has a date.
I think All-Star Movie.
Yeah, Movies has a date, but I don't think it's open yet.
It's not open yet. They have a date, but it's not open yet. They're scheduled to open later on.
And then you got the Polynesian, which wasn't going to be reopening until next year, so that's why they decided to go ahead and refurb the resort.
Right.
Yeah, which actually...
Or they had a date, and then they kind of pushed it back and just said, we're going to refurb the rooms instead. We have this opportunity.
Yeah. And hello, Gail, welcome in.
Actually, is Jumbo House at Animal Kingdom Lodge, the non-DVC rooms, are those open?
I think AKL is not fully opened.
It's not fully opened?
I think it is fully open.
Or you think it is fully open?
Yes. Heidi, Art of Animation is open. Because it's connected by a bridge to Pop. So yes, that resort is open. But since you mentioned Polly, they release pictures of their renovated rooms that are done. They look really nice.
I saw Braden bring up those rooms, and he said that the standard room at Polly, which is like $650 a night,
Yeah.
Looks almost the same but different colors as the standard room at Grand Destino, which is like $200 a night.
Yeah.
Oh, Jamba House is
But
not
the
open
ones
according to the Disney
that I've
website.
seen.
It's not.
Okay.
It's only Kidani.
But
Sorry, go ahead.
But the pictures that I've seen so far, they look really nice.
Oh yeah.
And I definitely want to book a stay sometime in the future. So
Yeah. My
yeah.
goals right now are probably the Polynesian and Pop Century. I've never stayed at Pop Century. And all the times I've stayed at Value
Rude.
Resorts, they've been the All-Stars. So, but
Shame
then
on
again,
you.
then again, the only two
I-
times I've stayed at Value, those were the only options. So the rest of the times have either been moderate resorts or deluxe. So
I would gladly stay at Pop Century again. I absolutely loved it. Our next stay is at Coronado. And the last time I was at Coronado was 2004, and I know they have drastically changed since then. And then where I want to say All Star Movies is going to be another stay.
yeah, I mean, I've stayed at Sports and Music, Port Orleans French Quarter twice or three times. Twice. It was going to be three times, but the pandemic switched the Port Orleans part to Animal Kingdom Lodge. The Kidani side. Well, yeah, just talked about that. And then was Beach Club was the most recent as well.
Yeah.
And again, that was a move from actually the Boardwalk. I don't know why they didn't give us the Boardwalk Villas and they moved us to the Beach Club Villas because both of those were open. But I okay?
Whoops.
Yep.
Sorry.
What'd you do?
I'm like, am I rambling here?
I was trying to swipe up to get rid of. No, I was trying to swipe up to get rid of a notification, and instead I clicked on it. Hi, Christine. Welcome in.
Hello, Christine.
See, that's how badly Matt is boring you right now.
I've also done Caribbean Beach
Oh.
pre-Skyliner, way pre-Skyliner, and then Wilderness Lodge as well. So slowly make my way across the Disney resorts.
Yeah.
But have you done Grand Floridian yet?
Do you have the money?
No.
No.
If I had the money, I'd be staying there.
Well, exactly. That's my point exactly.
Yeah, I definitely do want. So our goal is to stay at the Grand for our honeymoon. Fingers crossed we can stay there for our honeymoon. But that's our dream. That's what we're looking at. I know we're talking about possibly staying at Fort Wilderness for Christmas. In
the
one of their cabins.
Going camping?
No.
Oh, Wilderness Lodge. You mean Wilderness Lodge?
Yeah. See, they're connected. They're on the same property ground, so they're connected to each other.
I get why she would mix it up because they are so similarly named.
They're and they're wilderness themed, but one's indoor, and they both have cabins. They do both have cabins. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But it was Wilderness Lodge you were thinking about, babe.
Yeah, Lodge.
Honestly, they redid it a little bit. I don't know about the redo. The room interior redo. I like the pre-redo rooms better, but it's honestly it's my favorite resort. The theming is still top notch there. I love Whispering Canyon. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Ed DeBevick's. Do you remember that place, Roxy?
Okay.
Like the 50s.
Yes, I do remember that place. Yeah.
It kind of reminds me a little bit
like.
They're not rude, but they're kind of over the top, and it's fun.
They're supposed to be rude.
They're supposed, but they're Disney rude. They're Disney rude. Let's just.
They're supposed to be rude,
Yeah.
it says.
Mhm.
Yeah. So Heidi had stayed at Coronado in 2006 and loved it. We got there a day early and they gave us a suite for a night. That's nice.
Why didn't we get upgraded to a suite
See,
November?
You should have said you were on your honeymoon then.
Actually, there's a funny story about that when she called to add me.
when I called to add him, I had said, I wanted to add someone to my reservation, and I mentioned that it was our first vacation together out of, first of many vacations that we're going to be taking together, and she immediately congratulated us, and I don't know if she thought like it was a honeymoon or something.
I told Roxy I'm totally expecting to walk into this room and find heart-shaped rose petals on the bed.
Mickey Mouse confetti.
That didn't happen.
It didn't happen. I remember walking in and be like, oh, no, I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
A little card that says, congratulations on whatever you're celebrating. Whatever you're going to call this. Your engagement moon. There you go. Your engagement moon.
Our engagement moon. Oh my word.
But honestly, I think Pop Century for me would be the next on my list because of the Skyliner. Honestly, you don't really need to stay at a deluxe resort because the Skyliner can take you to the boardwalk area and you can enjoy all that pretty easily. You don't have to wait on a bus. That's the thing. If I don't have to wait on a bus, then I'm all for it. Because
I'm just gonna laugh if he books a stay at Pop Century and he gets room 404.
I'm writing that number down now. And not requesting that. Can I have a room request of not what room I want?
What room I don't want?
Well, here's the thing. I don't know, for those of you who are watching, if you know who this couple is. There's a YouTube channel by the name of the Leffersons, and they literally live 20 minutes away from me. Maybe 10 or 15 minutes from you, Matt. And they were there around at the exact same time I was there, and they stayed at Pop, but they were in the 50s and we were in the 70s. So
we had the big wheel outside.
I'm like, yeah, we did.
Big wheel and foosball.
Well, here's the funny part is that stay was supposed to be originally me, and Aaron was supposed to pick me up and meet me at Pop every single day, and we would make our way to the parks. And I was originally going to vlog. I was going to do like a room tour and all that other stuff. And then Aaron joined me. I'm like, no, I better not. This is our first time meeting in person. It would be kind of awkward if I just randomly
I would have video bombed
my phone and started vlogging.
I would have video bombed.
Started vlogging, and it just so.
All right, hold on one second. I'm vlogging this moment.
You're holding the phone the wrong way, man. It goes landscape.
It's a short. Is it short?
What? Yeah, it's a short. It's 1 minute.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's gonna hashtag short.
All right. Well, we know it's going to be on Matt's channel later.
Oh my word. So I want to know, for everyone in chat, what is your dream stay resort? I've got I've got 3 dream stay resorts. One is the Grand Floridian. The other one is Swan and Dolphin. And then I want to stay at the Riviera.
So if you're going to stay at the Grand Floridian, which is Aaron going to be Uncle Jesse, and are you going to be Aunt Becky?
There's just one problem with that theory. I don't know how to play the piano.
You can fake it. Hey, just go. Hey, you have a phone. Just press play, and just kind of do this.
And
This is how people play piano, right? It's completely natural.
And I didn't get into it. I didn't, get into a college scandal. So.
Oh, shots at Lori Loughlin fired.
You got into college on your own merit.
Oh my word!
I did too, by the way. Which that kind of angers me, but let's not talk about that though.
Yeah, that's not a topic to be talking
about. Nope.
Oh my word.
Anyway.
Hold on, I'm literally tweeting out the stream right
It's
now. Hold
gotten
on.
really. Okay. Give me a moment because it's gotten warm up here, and I'm just like dying. Hi, Jackie. How are you? Ooh, Polynesian. Oh, Matt. Matt, it's been getting warm up here, so.
Yeah, we're supposed to get 60-degree weather later on this week or next week. I'm excited.
Yes, that's practice.
Are you sure?
It's shorts and flip flops weather. It's shorts and flip flops.
You know what? On Saturday, or no, not Saturday. Was it Friday or Thursday? Thursday. I saw people in shorts and flip flops already, and it was like 40 degrees outside.
People really ready
for that is Illinois for
you.
you. As soon as it even cracks 40 degrees after a long winter, shorts, flip flops, iced coffee. Yep, it's not everybody, but there's always that 1 or 2 people that you see.
Yeah. And then you have those 1 or 2 neighbors that bust up a grill and start grilling food. It's just like,
hey, if you all you need is a light jacket to grill. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Don't judge.
Yeah. But if it's windy, then it just gets all in your face, and it's just like, okay.
But it could be windy this summer. It gets all in your face. What's the point with that?
Yeah. Yeah. So Jackie, the Polynesian Resort is a really good choice. I've walked through there, and I've seen it, but I've never actually stayed there, and I do want to stay there at some point.
I've been there a couple times. Once we just hopped on because my mom wanted to see it. We hopped on the monorail and we're stopping here. We're taking a look at the grounds. And then not this past trip, the trip before, we ate at Ohana.
So
show off.
James wants to stay at Florida Wilderness, and then Christine asked if anyone's going to Blizzard Beach next week. I'm not an AP. I clearly don't live in Florida, and yeah.
They actually took away my AP to the water parks.
What?
Yeah, they removed
anyone with the
Platinum Plus. Platinum Plus does not have access to the water parks right now. They took it away.
So you have everybody that's going to the water parks basically
has to buy a ticket.
You have to pay. Yeah, you have to buy an entry ticket. Although after I move, and I'm not saying when, after I move, I do want to go to the water parks because I haven't been
actually
to one
recorded
forever.
right now. She's not live. This is all pre-rehearsed. She's on her way to Florida as we speak.
If only that were true.
You know what?
And Matt's dancing.
Oh, Matt.
Have we figured out what we're doing with him yet, babe?
I don't know what we're doing with him.
Let's keep him. I'll
Yeah.
make sure I feed him and take him out every day.
Okay.
Speaking of food, I
He
need
can go
more.
and watch some Sassy.
I need more food. I'm ready.
I'm sorry. I'm out of food. You're gonna have to wait till tomorrow. I'll be sure to take you out after the stream
Okay.
so you can do your
but
business.
yes, it's hey, you're the one last week saying that you were trapped in the little box and that we keep you there.
Yeah, that is true. Which is why
When I'm
food. I need food.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Some more, sir.
Oh my word.
I can't even keep a straight face doing that.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Where
word.
did this go off the monorail?
I don't know. It's when you bring Matt in. Yes, but I do want to experience the water park. I want to experience both Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon when both are open. I've been to Typhoon once, but it wasn't to actually swim. I was there after hours. The company that my mom works for had a promotion, and Disney invited us for like some like welcome celebration party at Typhoon Lagoon, and so I've never really experienced either water park, but I want to
Neither have I.
experience
So it's something
both.
we can do together, babe.
Yes,
I've done both. I've
Show
swam with the
off.
shark.
Good grief.
of course you've done
I've done-
both.
Mm-hmm.
See, the sad part is I could have done both in 2019 when I had before the pandemic, and I didn't.
You could have done one of them before the pandemic, back in like January or February.
January, February, it was
Because-
like 50. It was like 50 degrees outside.
The water's heated.
I'd swim in that weather.
Okay.
Exactly. Heated pools.
You got to
Can we
remember,
boot- can
Disney
we-
does
can we
have
boot
heated
him yet?
pools.
Can we boot him yet?
Can we boot him yet? Oh my word! What am I gonna do with the two of you?
You don't want me here? Fine.
Oh my word! Ooh.
He actually walked away. He's gonna come back with like a beer or something. You disappointed me, Matt. I
Oh
thought you
my
were going to come
word.
back with like a beer and take a swig.
He's got an energy drink of some sort.
No, it's not energy, trust me.
It's just a sugary beverage.
Oh
Yes.
my! Well, energy drinks have sugar in them too, so.
So, Roxy asked, what is she going to do with the two of us? Well, I don't know what she's going to do with Matt, but she's stuck with me.
Yeah.
She'll be 1,010
So-
miles away from me, so. There's that. I
Okay,
don't know. I
It's
don't know if
okay,
she's
Matt.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I don't know if she's sad about that or excited about that.
It's okay, Matt. It's okay. They're there. They're there.
Eventually, we got to get him down to Florida to live in Florida.
Oh, well, we can discuss that later.
Matt, there's a part of you that would love to live down in Florida.
I know. You don't need to tell me that. There's a part of me that wants
dying to scream, and it just wants to get out.
There's a part of me that wants to live in Florida, California, Australia. Well, maybe not Australia with the big bugs, but maybe Italy a little bit. Like, if you
Okay,
could chop me up, maybe when I die, and just scatter my ashes across the globe.
Hey, at least he's not asking us to scatter his ashes in Haunted Mansion.
No, because they're just gonna vacuum me up and throw me away. I don't want that.
You'll end up in a
Sorry,
Florida
Matt,
landfill.
we can't scatter you on Disney property.
I'm sure there's a hidden corner you could probably find, like some woods or something.
Yeah, we can't do it on Disney property because it's a no-no, and they would evac the ride and shut it down for part of the day.
Well, no, like property would just be even like the forests outside, outside the actual parks. Never mind.
Fine,
Okay.
we'll do it. We'll do it near in a forest near Disney property.
I can let's go on Google Earth right now. I can pinpoint places where, if at night, if you're careful, you could just go, and they'll be like, oh, whatever.
The rain will wash it away.
Exactly.
Oh man,
I will fertilize
you and
the
your
trees.
morbid way of thinking.
I'm sorry I brought that up. Hold on.
So to the viewers, we're so sorry.
I do apologize. Yes.
I'm sure Tony is listening in and is shaking his head like, "Oh my gosh, what kind of brother did I get stuck with?"
Maybe. Maybe. I think he wonders that every day.
I don't know what to do with him.
Neither do I. Oh my word!
If he's tried the M&Ms at the M&M store, but I know the answer to that already because of your allergy. You can't have the M&Ms, right? Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. I'm sorry.
But he's wearing them.
Yep.
He's wearing his allergy, which is kind of funny.
I wasn't always allergic to milk.
That's like me with
what
strawberries.
M&Ms taste like.
I mean, that's with me with strawberries all the time. Like, I wasn't always allergic to strawberries, and all of a sudden, once had a reaction, it's like, oh, nope, can't have them anymore. And I love the taste of strawberries, so it's just like, oh, look.
No frushi for you.
Yeah, I guess not. Unless I want my stomach to be upset. And, well, we'll leave it at that.
We don't need that.
Yeah, no.
We don't need that. Disney has like a whole bunch of Orange Bird merch, and I think Flower and Garden is a good majority of Flower and Garden merch is Orange Bird, which I'm not complaining. I love it.
Where do you go? $10 says it's the sipper.
I'm sorry, did you say?
Called it! You got up and I said $10 says you went to go get the sipper.
Yeah, I can't wait to buy that sipper.
Sipper. This is the 2020 sipper though, not the 2021 updated zipper. But yeah,
I can't wait to get that zipper. I told Aaron, I'm like, my welcome home basket needs to have nothing but orange bird.
And who was it that gave you the idea that you deserve this?
Mel. Mel.
It was Mel's idea for the basket. Thanks, Mel.
Hi, drink, eat, repeat.
Someone picked me up the new Spirit jersey. We want the new Spirit jersey. I'm actually supposed to be picking up Roxy's on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I got my park pass today, so we are officially going to Epcot on Tuesday. Yay!
Yay!
Epcot Transformation Tuesday.
So.
Am I right?
Where Matt routinely gets timed out.
He routinely gets timed out on every single live stream.
Not the last one. Oh, actually, the internet timed me out on that one. I lost my internet during that one.
The internet's like, well, he's not doing it. Let me do it for him.
I'm like, I'm playing nice. I'm watching the festival. I'm like, this is awesome. Maybe a little bit. Sometimes I'm going working and watching, maybe a little bit, and then it just Wi-Fi goes out, internet goes out. I'm like, this was karma.
Speaking of Mel,
she heard her name.
Hi, Mel.
She's like Beetlejuice.
Was your ear itching? Was your ear itching, Mel? Epcot is my second favorite park. Eat, drink, repeat. And it's also Aaron's second favorite park.
Their favorite park is SeaWorld.
No.
I'm sorry.
You know.
It's.
Whoops. Bye, Matt.
Oh my gosh. All right, my phone froze, babe.
It froze. Did Elsa
get
a hold of you?
Yeah, Elsa got a hold of me.
Elsa, let it go.
I have to refresh. Be right back.
Yes, Epcot does have great food.
We should just remain like this when he comes back, just like frozen. Just to freak him out.
Epcot recently added lights by the exit that change color, which is pretty cool.
All right, my arms are getting tired. But yeah, those are pretty cool. Honestly, I think that's a step in the right direction for Epcot. It's finally something where we're not talking about construction. We're talking about the final product, and the final product actually looks awesome.
Oh, great! Now I'm down here. Oh, okay. Now things are right again.
Yeah, we're just talking about.
Oh, Matt.
All right, so I think Matt just earned his timeout on Tuesday.
Well, you already said I was going to be timed out, so might as well milk it for all it's worth.
Yeah. So the front entrance of Epcot is completely finished. There's no walls in the front.
It's beautiful in person, by the way, y'all.
I can't wait to see it in person. Once you get further into the park, that's when you start seeing walls.
Oh my gosh! So you go from this nice, beautiful entrance to nothing but walls.
But there are now less walls. Let's be honest. There are less walls in Epcot right now. That is a good thing.
You still can't go into the center of the future world.
We're trying to focus on the positive. The positive, Aaron. The positive.
I am positive that you can't go into the center of future world right now.
You got me there.
They still haven't announced when Ratatouille is going to open. All we know is this year. So
I'm also positive that Mouse Gear, the new permanent Mouse Gear, is coming along nicely.
And then
Ooh, okay,
hopefully
so
that doesn't include the new Club Cool, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it's switching sides from the Journey of Water side to the Mouse Gear side, and then the
What
Electric
is
Umbrella.
everyone's?
so
Oh, rest in peace, Electric Umbrella.
So its replacement's gonna be. on that
yeah,
side.
so drink. Yeah.
That's not my favorite restaurant, by the way,
Drink,
but that's
eat,
a
repeat
nice.
as what?
No, go on. Sorry, I'm gonna shut up. And
Yeah.
be quiet.
Oh, Matt.
Yet I'm Rover.
You are Rover.
Oh,
Asked what our favorite restaurant is at Disney. My favorite sit-down restaurant is Be Our Guest. My favorite quick service restaurant. I have a few, but I would have to be one of them is Pecos Bill.
See, this is a tough one.
I know.
Yeah, it's
let's
tough.
see. Favorite sit down. Okay, I'm trying to remember what all sit downs we did while you were here, because that's going to be the majority of my experience with the sit down restaurants. I think my favorite one
We
that
did
me and you did,
Tony's.
which I know we did Tony's. I think 50's Primetime was my favorite one that we did. The sit downs.
That's my favorite at Hollywood. My favorite quick service at Hollywood is the ABC Commissary.
So,
which you haven't
50's
tried yet, Babe.
No, I haven't. They don't have anything for me because of my food allergy. 50's Primetime would be my favorite sit down. My favorite quick service is Pinocchio Village House.
Yes.
Matt can probably attest to that. How many times did you see me go to Pinocchio Village House before shutdown?
Oh, you practically live there.
Well, you go to
it's dinner
you go
time.
to that and Cosmic Rays a lot. That
like,
and Cosmic Rays he eats at a lot.
Like, I do like Cosmic Rays for the atmosphere. Like, you can't go wrong with Sunny Eclipse. Like, the food is just average. It's average. Like, it's not horrible, but it's not like the best quick service. Yeah. But you go there because of Sunny. Like, that's the difference maker there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking of just like it's standard burgers. Standard burgers. Like,
that's generally what the quick service is your standard park fare.
True. But although Pecos Bill is more of a Mexican flair now, it used to be
I've heard it described as Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex, yeah. I was just gonna say that, but it's more of a. They've changed the menu from standard burgers to that, because I remember a time going there and it was just Cosmic Rays, but in Frontierland.
Yeah.
Basically. I guess if we're talking about food, Pecos Bills would probably have to be my favorite quick service. But sit down, hands down, for me would be Ohana. I love the bread pudding there, the bread service, just the way that they serve the food, the atmosphere, everything about it was top notch.
Well, my favorite quick service that's not inside the park though is actually Captain Cook's. Although it's a tie between Captain Cook's and Gasparilla.
I've never truly ate at any of the restaurants at any of the resorts. I've only had food in the parks and Disney Springs. As far as snacks go, I love going to Casey's for a quick little snack.
Well, geez, top 3 restaurant quick services at Magic for me. Literally Pinocchio Village House, Cosmic Rays, and Casey's. Can't go wrong with the hot dog from Casey's.
Yeah.
I mean, hot dogs are
If we're talking,
they're standard American fare. Like you really cannot go wrong with. Well, you can go wrong with a hot dog if you put one ingredient on it.
I'm going to
Roxy?
put all the ketchup
Oh,
I
man.
want on my
Yeah,
hot
no.
dog.
No, ketchup does not. It doesn't taste good on a hot dog. I'm sorry, and I'm not just saying that because of where I'm from. It's just like if I was like I was a mustard.
But the fact is that it is because of where you're from, Matt.
I don't put ketchup on hamburgers. Well, I don't really eat hamburgers to be honest with you. Like ketchup, the only way I'm eating ketchup is with fries. That's it.
I've never
Matt.
tried Wine Bar George. The only restaurant I've tried at Disney Springs that I can recall is Frontera.
You tried that at Disney Springs?
Oh,
There are plenty of
Frontera,
those
yes.
restaurants around here. Like the chef has like 5 different restaurants. Like Rick Bayless, he has like 5 restaurants here. Like that is something that for me, if I'm going there, I wouldn't go there because you can get the food here.
But it's
I'm
the
sorry.
only one. It's the only one that I've tried so far, Matt. So
Oh, don't bring out her sass.
he just did. He just did. Christine likes Raglan Road. Oh, who else likes Raglan Road?
Could it be the same person going there for dinner next Sunday for St. Patrick's Day?
This person right here. That's all I hear him talk about is Raglan Road.
Should I go put my Raglan Road shirt on?
Let's see, I've only eaten actually at Planet Hollywood at Disney Springs. Planet Hollywood, I forget what. There's someplace else. I can't remember now.
Oh, I tried eating at Splitsville. I love Splitsville, but I didn't go there. But I had food there.
Yeah, we ate at Splitsville.
I like spaced out and blanked.
Yeah, remember we ate there with Mike and Steph?
Yeah. As far as, I guess, quick service at Springs, Earl. I love Earl.
Oh, that's where we ate Earl's sandwich. That was the other one. Thank you for saying that.
Did we eat at BB Wolf's? Babe?
I don't think we did. Yeah, so for this one, it's Raglan Road and Cooks of Dublin when he can't get into Raglan Road.
Don't judge me just because I like my chicken strips from Raglan Road.
He just looks at the menu. Does it have chicken strips? Oh, it's one of my favorite.
I've been trying to get him to try the fish and chips, but
Well, if I had to choose fish and chips versus chicken strips, I would go with the chicken strips too. So I don't like fish. I really don't like fish.
I'm not a fan of fish either. That's why. But I do kind of want to maybe go out of my comfort zone and give the fish and chips a try one time.
Give them a try. If you don't like them, I will finish them off for you.
And you will buy me chicken strips. You'll pay for it.
I will pay for it.
Yeah, if you're paying for my if I try it and don't like it, you're paying for my replacement meal. That's how this works.
Okay, my fiance, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm surprised no one has actually mentioned though any restaurants in Epcot though.
We ate at what was it? The Chef de France.
Yes, we've eaten there. I've eaten at Via Napoli.
See, I've been in Italy before, back in like 2001, but the restaurant was not Via Napoli. It was something before that.
Well, they have multiple restaurants back there. Via Napoli is not the only thing back there.
Right. But it was whatever was in that Via Napoli space before that. That's where I ate.
Yeah.
It was nothing special. I could see why it was replaced.
I mean, if I'm being
I
honest, because of my food allergy, I couldn't get anything really good off the Chef's de France menu, and they had to kind of tailor it to my food allergy. They really need to work on that and find something that they can cook that tastes really good for people with milk allergies. But they didn't have anything, so they had to kind of tailor it to my allergy, and as a result, it was missing a lot of the flavor. I was like, it tasted literally like beef tips and noodles.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can fix that at home. I wasn't impressed.
Yeah, I mean, Disney's really great with trying to accommodate and try to make sure that your allergy is not, but sometimes it does compromise the flavor. I would agree.
Yeah.
Especially if you're ordering dessert that has strawberries in it, and that's the main ingredient. But well,
I do. Someone's not bitter. You're not.
Although I can eat the strawberries, it's just that you don't want to be near me afterwards.
So note to self.
Yeah.
We'll,
although I do gotta.
You first, babe.
You do gotta give Disney credit. They are improving their menus to more allergy friendly and to more vegetarian and vegan friendly, because they're starting to realize that stuff is more of a demand.
And honestly, with that stuff, sometimes it's just a vegetarian option of a menu or an item that's ordering menu, but sometimes it does bring new stuff to the menu, and it diversifies the menu a little bit more, because sometimes you go into restaurants, they're like, oh, this is the same as this restaurant, this is the same as this restaurant, and there's maybe like one or two dishes that may be totally different. Depending, that's not true for all, but there's definitely a couple ones that are just cookie cutters. We have a sit-down restaurant here, and we could really put this anywhere.
Yeah. See, now you can get the Impossible Burger or Impossible Meat at most Disney restaurants. Not all, but most. And I think the Edison has an Impossible Burger, and a few other restaurants on Disney property offer an Impossible Burger. They're trying.
Aaron, cover your ears, because I'm about to mention something here. What? Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland. They have a They have a meatless Ronto wrap. They call it the Ronto-less wrap. And so when I was at Disneyland in 2019, because this is the most recent one, I went there and I'm like, I'm really not a fan of Polish sausage, which is the Ronto wrap is what that is. Or is it Polish sausage? What is it? It's sausage, right?
Yeah.
Some sort of sausage.
I don't know, but they need to bring
I wouldn't know,
the vegan one here.
Yeah, but they had an Impossible Burger version of that there, Impossible Meat version of that. So I had that, and it was delicious. So when we went to Disney this past July, I was kind of upset that they didn't have the vegetarian/vegan option for the Ronto wrap there.
Makes no sense why they don't.
I think it was a test at Disneyland, to be honest, because I think they figured more people in California follow that vegetarian thing. Maybe that's what they were figuring. I liked it, and I was kind of disappointed it wasn't in Florida.
Yeah.
So hopefully in the near future they bring it to Florida.
You were one of the guys that stole the sporks at Docking Bay, weren't you?
No. There was no sports at Docking. I've actually Docking Bay doesn't sell the Ronto wrap at Disneyland, so you have to go to Ronto Roaster.
I think eventually Disney World will add that to their menu at some point in the future.
I can see that happening, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I do gotta say, between all of the theme parks in Florida, as far as I know, and as far as the reviews that I've seen people do, Disney World has more options for vegetarians and vegans and people with food allergies. So
Because honestly, I have a shellfish allergy that I've recently discovered as well, and so like that was the one thing is that the first thing. Oh, it's shellfish allergy. They provide you with the allergy menu right away. Like that's the one thing. Like
Yeah.
that I didn't have to use my phone as a menu because everywhere we went for at least sit down, like either it was Brown Derby, which I think Brown Derby is my favorite restaurant in Hollywood Studios. They print it out for you. They have it ready on your table. I'm sure that was the same case with you guys with Aaron as well. Like they had the menu.
Yep, they did.
Printed out ready. So it's not like you have to ask, like because it's all on. You put that in beforehand. It gets ready even before you sit down.
Okay, so we have been on the air for an hour, but before we end tonight's live stream, let's go around and say
What we're thankful for.
And this is something I knew. No, this is something new that I want to.
Wait, you're not thankful for
try
anything?
at the end of my live stream to see. Not that I'm not thankful for anything. It's just how good.
I just said
This
flashbacks.
is something new that I want to try.
Okay,
Matt, this is something new that I want to try at the end of all of my live streams before I end them. I want people to answer a question, especially those in chat. So the question for tonight, and I'm going to have this scroll at the bottom of the screen, is what is your favorite ride at the Magic Kingdom?
Do I have to answer?
I know the answer.
I can answer for him.
But people that are watching that are new may not know the answer.
All right, fine. My favorite ride at Magic Kingdom is Winnie the Pooh.
Teacups.
Dad's right. It's not that. It's the Tomorrowland
Aaron likes
Speedway.
to get wet. Let's just say that.
Aaron.
Say it.
Oh, whoa! She used my first name. It's Splash Mountain.
Good Frontierland.
He likes to swim in the rivers of America. That's his favorite ride.
Hey, I'm not the one doing high dives off of the Liberty Bell.
Oh my word, you two. Okay, so mine is the same as Aaron. It's Splash.
Oh, you do not have a halo.
Okay, there we go.
There you go.
There we go. Well, you don't have to walk too far for mine. I think mine is Thunder Mountain. Like it's very close.
Thunder Mountain, that's a good one.
Like I could just say all the mountains in Magic Kingdom, but if I had to pick one over the other, it would have to be Thunder. Roller coasters hold a special place in my heart, so Thunder Mountain definitely would win out. And I can't. Yeah.
Drink, eat, repeat. Said Space.
See, I mean, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Space is like second for me.
I gotta say my top 3 at Magic. My top 3 at let's do top 4. My top 4 at Magic.
How about top 5?
Fine. My top 5 Magic are Splash. Where, man? I'm just gonna. Our Splash. It's Big Thunder, and then it's. I don't know what to do with these two. It's Big Thunder, and then it's Small World. And then it's Seven Doors Mine Train, and then Space.
Let's see. Top 5. Splash, Space, Big Thunder, People Mover, and Carousel.
Thunder, Thunder, Space, Splash. It's tight top 3 right there, really tight. So please don't judge that Splash is number 3, because it's more like 2. It's tied with Space Mountain. Let's be honest, it's tied.
Rude.
What, like, it's hard. Pirates. I do like Pirates of the Magic Kingdom.
So his 5th favorite is carpets.
I've never been on the carpets.
Carpet.
Never.
He's never
Jungle
been
Cruise. I like the Jungle Cruise too. I also like I love the teacups. I love the People Mover. Buzz Lightyear's fun. Like, I'm just naming off all the rides in the park. The Railroad. Like, it's classic. Like, it's a leisurely ride. It's sit, rest your feet.
Yeah.
See, so many people
me a
love
park, yeah.
Jungle Cruise. So many people love Jungle Cruise, and I'm just sitting here just like, whatever.
It's a
I don't
bunch of
care.
dad jokes. I love dad jokes.
The problem I run into is that you don't run into the really creative cast members all that often anymore. They're all reading
because-
directly from the standard script, and as a
And-
result, you hear the same jokes every time you go on there, and it's just like,
Well, I think
I've
they
heard this
feel like it.
before.
Well, they have to stick to the script a little bit more. I think that's the directive is to stick to the script.
And
Whereas
as
early on, when I was first starting to write it, they were just making stuff up left and right. Like I don't think there was a script, but they didn't stick to it. So they're making jokes whatever they want.
Yeah.
I mean, I get, you want to give them an outline, but don't give them a direct script. I mean, yeah, there's certain jokes that you gotta tell that are like trademarks of it, like the
Backside
Like
of water.
exactly. But I like good improv. It makes for an interesting, unique ride each time, and that's what I want out of Jungle Cruise.
I agree. No, I agree.
And as a result of them sticking so closely to the script, it's the same ride, the exact same ride every time, and it's just like I've heard these jokes before. I don't laugh at them anymore.
Or it goes, the Nile River goes on for Niles and Niles and Niles and Niles. And if you don't believe me, or you're in, and then they change the last word. It's like, okay. And then after the first time it gets you, then after the third or fourth time, it's like, okay, I've heard the fake out. Just say the freaking line.
Okay. Jackie said Big Thunder, People Mover, Small World, Mine Train, and Dumbo. Those are really good choices, Jackie.
Mine Train. I forgot to name Mine Train. Why did I forget to name Mine Train? That's a good one too.
Because
Honestly,
you're getting old and you forgot.
They need to put the Mine Train swaying on Thunder Mountain. That would make it the wildest ride in the wilderness. Truly.
Oh, I agree. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, how fun would that be?
That would be so much fun. I don't know if Tanya would actually go on there.
I do got it. I do got it.
She loves Thunder Mountain, but I don't know. That might be the thing that kind of keeps her off.
If you, I do gotta say, if you need to kind of just relax and kick your feet up and you need a good cross breeze, People Mover is the ride to go on.
Literally every time I get on People Mover, because I'm usually getting on it by myself, I sit in the chair, lean back, and put my feet up on the other seat, and I just ride it that way.
So.
Okay, who hasn't tried to high five the other people when you're going, like either coming out of or going into Space Mountain? Like they tell you not to, but I think
come on, I do it.
Roxy?
I've never done that.
Hey.
Because the other train has never passed by, so when I go on.
Oh, okay. She gets it. She gets a pass.
Okay, you got to pass. Like yes, but I find that hard to believe that there wasn't at least one time.
All right. Anyway, we are over the hour mark. I do have a few flower and garden DIY videos that I'm going to be recording tomorrow that will be put up sometime within the next few weeks. So keep an eye out for that and keep an eye on my social media. On my social media is where you would get notifications as to when they get posted. And
I have to say, like, I'm excited for those videos. Flower and Garden's my favorite festival. I love everything about it. So can't wait.
I feel like with flower and garden, I'm the most creative when it comes to DIYs. I'm not saying that the other festivals don't get me creative.
I know, like, I mean, the arts is a creative festival. Flower and Garden, it's also creative, but it's artwork in a different way.
Yeah.
With all the topiaries and how they put the flowers in the lagoon area. I love that part.
Yeah.
I
feel like with
this is Matt announcing he's going into horticulture at Disney.
I just feel like with flower and garden, it's easier for me to do DIYs because there's so much inspiration. Hello, Candy. My dog just decided to pop in. There's so much that you can get inspired from. She's sniffing around the room and she's chunkers.
Okay.
She is.
So keep an eye out for my social medias. I'm on Instagram at Life with Roxana. Facebook is Life with Roxana, and Twitter at Life with Roxana.
Her telephone number is 555.
Social media. Those social media platforms is what I use to share out my videos and to let you guys know when a video has been released. And see you guys next week. We may do a special St. Patrick's Day live stream. What? Matt. So next week we may do a special St. Patrick's Day live stream. The following, there may or may not be a special guest. I don't know. I'm still waiting for them to get back to me. So keep an eye out on my social media, babe.
Is it Mickey Mouse?
No, I'm not. Oh. I don't have that. I don't have that kind of power, Matt. Babe, where are you? What's coming up with you and your live streams?
I don't know, pal. I mean, she means Mickey. No, but in all seriousness, Tuesday, live from Epcot Transformation Tuesday, starting at 5 p.m. Let's see what happened in the month that I was going on hiatus, and then we'll check out more of the festival, have some fun, maybe attempt some new foods. Maybe? Question mark. And then next Friday, I don't think I have a park pass yet, so I don't know where we're going yet. So just stay tuned. But we'll definitely be in a park next Friday.
So you've only done Epcot and Hollywood Studios since your return. Maybe Magic Kingdom once. Maybe not.
I did Magic.
You did Magic Kingdom. So the only park you haven't been to is
he did Magic.
Yeah. Was it
Animal? But that's still in the testing process.
Yeah, we're still in the testing phase for Animal.
Oh yeah, because that's the part that's kind of worse with the signal.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll try and go back to Magic though. I don't know. It is Magic. So easy to do a stream.
Yeah.
It's so easy to do a stream at Magic.
Yeah. And he's still in the testing process for Springs because a few months back he had a horrible connection there randomly.
It's like Christmas hit and then a cell tower died and I've had bad connection ever since. And the thing is, it does well on the west side, but as soon as I cross over in the marketplace, it's just like, I don't want to work anymore.
Yeah. So that's still in the testing process.
I miss my Disney Springs live streams.
We all do. Anyway.
I mean, those go the longest. It's open the longest, latest. So
It is.
Yeah.
But anyways, we'll see you guys next week for another live stream. We may have people, we may not. I don't know. Stay tuned. Bye, everybody.
Roxy may put duct tape